Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Saru, and yeah, I'm finally back alive and finally back and uploading. But before we get into those details, I just want to talk about Battle Royale and COD Mobile in general. As you guys know, there's been a 2-year anniversary and a major update overhauling BR and big quotation marks overhauling coming to the game, in which this super hyped up the new and upcoming map we have right now, which is Blackout and a bunch of other features. But unfortunately, COD Mobile has something that I would call the art of disappointment fully mastered, because somehow they keep on disappointing us and making terrible decisions when it comes to COD Mobile. Because this brand new Blackout map we got, it is not good at all in my opinion. It seems just to be so unpolished, so many glitches are there, so many bugs in the map, for example, roads not being synced to the ground, too much open area, and the most obvious and annoying one is that the game keeps on freezing, lagging, but that's not been only with the map. I think it's been isolated before the new map release as well. And that the Blackout map just looks fucking ugly. I don't know what to say. They did a poor job of importing the assets they already had made in Black Ops 4 and imported this map to mobile, making it look terrible, being well under optimized, and it's just a terrible map in the way it looks and feels. And not only that, with this new season, of course, we won't have that many real teams because the ranks reset and stuff like that, but it still is not an excuse to give us just pure bot lobbies because it is atrocious and annoying. It's like, I don't know how COD Mobile can afford fucking with us BR players this hard and this much and disappointing us and promising us shit and then just letting us down so hard as they are doing right now. Because look at MP, for example. MP is getting the golden treatment over there, getting fed with a like golden spoon on a silver tablet. Meanwhile, over here in BR, we have to face with bullshit like having to play in lobbies where there's 80% or 90% bots, if not more. But in this video, I just want to talk about and criticize COD Mobile's choices when it comes to BR. And I don't know why they do that. Because they just add unnecessary stuff that like you just can see that it is rushed and not made with any intent of like fully working something through, ironing something out in order to give us a good product. They just add new glitches, add unnecessary maps that are unfinished. It feels like the map whenever I play it, like we're playing a beta test of the main, like the map and the game. But it is just so disappointing. And not only that, they introduced a new health system, which is dumb in my opinion. I mean, I really like the idea of having a plate armor system when it comes to healing and having a base health, just like in Warzone. But I don't know why they did they didn't just take the Warzone health system and gave us like that. Why do we have to have another extra 50 HP of kinetic armor and then two different type of plates? It just adds so much randomness and luck to the game that it is literally unnecessary and obnoxious. I mean, I really was not a fan, for example, on the health system when it came to the last update, last season, pardon my French, because you would be in a really big disadvantage if you did not spend most of your game time looting while getting level 3 vests and adrenaline or to have the maximum amount of HP. But the health system, the new one, is just as dumb to a certain extent, because why would you give us multiple plates, multiple type of plates, and especially something called kinetic armor to get another 50? It's not like the time to kill in this game is terrible enough already as it is. The time to kill takes way too long, unless you're using a shotgun, and we know how shotguns are, they're really unreliable, or sniper rifle, and the same story goes for them. But it is just so dumb that we have so much HP now in a game where there is serious desync issues. At mid-range it's like really hard to kill someone with an AK-47 because half your shots you will see them pass through people not even getting a hit marker. And just in general, this new update, it feels like the hit sync registration gotten so much more worse. It's retarded, I'm sorry, but it just is. They have so much to work on, and then they come out and tease us for so long with a terrible update that brings in features that no one asked for and a map that just feels unfinished, bad, and just overall unsatisfying and just frustrating. Like usually at this point in time we'd go off on a rant and solding 10 cents like whole family tree and company and whoever is in charge of this bullshit in the BR department. But my disappointment is just so big right now that I'm out of words and I'm just sad deep down inside and disappointed in what they did to BR. And another thing that's mind-boggling is like two things actually that like I don't understand, because I'm someone who is a content creator, I guess you could consider that, with somewhat of a decent audience. It's nothing too big, but there's like 50k of you boyos over here. And I've live streamed quite a bit. And in my live streams, I get lots of dumb people join and say dumb shit, dumb little children who are like joining my streams through their mother's phone, iPad, whatever you want to call it, and they say dumb stuff, and not even those dumbasses who are banned on my channel have ever suggested those two things. Which is nerfing the wingsuit, and second of all, bringing back the old weapon system. Well, it's almost like the old one, where you find ground loot weapons and you have to put your own attachments on it. What's the point of that? That just takes I don't even know how to describe it. It just is so ridiculous because then now you're going to be spending half of your game just finding the right attachments in order to have a decent fighting chance, because most of those guns have a small magazine capacity. And then you, for example, you find a AK-117 for close range, you'll be looking half of the time on the map, if you're unlucky like myself, for extended mod. Which I just don't understand why they had to bring back that system. It is unnecessary. And I also don't understand why they nerfed the wingsuit this hard. Why do we even have wingsuit at this point in time in the game when we can barely travel a few fucking meters while jumping off a cliff? It is just mind-boggling. Yes, they added some good features as well, things that we've been asking for since the game released, so 2 years ago. The first one being removing the single fire button, because for some reason that shit sometimes bugged out and put our guns on single and got us killed quite a few times. At least when I'm speaking for myself, it did kill me quite a few times and it was annoying. So thank you Co-op Mobile for removing that. And also thank you for finally, 2 years later, like I said, adding the option to cancel when you're mentaling something on accident, when you're climbing something. It's just batshit crazy and dumb how it took them 2 years to do that. But when it comes to disappointing us, hyping something up and giving us a shitty experience of a shitty update, it's just like they can make that on the go apparently. Like, dear Co-op Mobile, please. Please, you're disappointing me so much. Like, literally, I was debating whether I should keep on playing the game when that update dropped because of how disappointed I was. Just because of the sole reason that there's still so many bugs and issues in the game that never iron out for so long. For example, when you get jumped, people don't show up on the map. Well, not on the map, what am I saying? People don't show up in front of you, they disappear for a couple of seconds. The desync in general and bullet travel time from assault rifles is obnoxiously bad. That's why I stick to shotguns and SMGs, because mid-range killing somebody, it's like ridiculously dumb how many bullets it takes and how half of them don't even hit because the bullet travel time and the hit registration is bad. I mean, yeah, they finally made snipers viable, which kudos to you, Co-op Mobile. Took you what? 2 years? Just like the cancel climbing and the and the single button, but you have to iron out your issue. There's so many issues, there's just so many. The game audio doesn't work half the time, you barely hear people, you cannot tell, like there's no depth, no layers to it anymore. You cannot tell if someone's above, beneath you, it's really hard. Half the time you don't even hear the people, or they jump you, they disappear, you don't even hear them there. Or another thing, like on the minimap, half the times the vehicles don't appear on the minimap, you just get run over by a silent truck. There's just so many issues they have to iron out and work on, but instead they give us an excuse of an update, telling us, oh, play this new map, teasing us for a week straight of this new awesome Blackout map, teasing us, being like, yeah, it's gonna be out, it's gonna be awesome. And then not only the update gets delayed for 12 hours for the global version, but then they all don't even give us the map directly, they give us some shitty event in Isolated where there's planes ear raping you every 2 seconds, flying over you, making noises you cannot even hear yourself think. For those guys who were in my stream when I live streamed that event, I was losing my mind because I couldn't hear anything but like, I literally just want to hug a train that was going at full speed. That shit gave me a migraine and a half, and it was obnoxious. So please, Co-op Mobile, don't fuck BR up even more, just work on the things there are, and stop being such cheapskates and pathetic little bastards when it comes to optimizing the game. Like, yes, skins, lucky draws, awesome, but please focus your resources on making Battle Royale an enjoyable experience. Because right now, it's not enjoyable. Not a single bit. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, the BR part. Now I want to talk what happened to me, why haven't I uploaded in such a long time. There's been a really big dry streak. So, to keep it short, life was a bitch. I had lots of things happening in my personal life, but another main factor in here was that I was relying on other people. I was gonna make like a comeback with a big fancy cool montage, but that's now in the bin because I had 2 editors who basically just let me on and let me on and then let me down and let me down. It was really bad. They just kept on making promises. It turned out like shit, and I want to make a major overhaul on the channel, but I guess that's not going to be happening anytime soon because, yeah, I relied on people too much. I should have not done that. That's my mistake. I should have just kept on pushing myself, but I was thinking, hey, this could have been easier, especially with so much shit happening right now in real life. But unfortunately, things didn't turn out right. And yeah, if you are though someone who like can edit montages, videos, and is good in graphics designs, please let me know. Hit me up on Discord. My DMs are open. I would really appreciate some help if you guys could. But that's why I haven't been uploading for so long. If you guys want to know a little bit more about it, just let me down in the comment section below. I could make a longer video talking a bit more in depth about this shit. But yeah, that's it for now. So, the big boy is back. PR is shit, and if they don't fix it, I don't know if I'm gonna keep on doing this, because right now, like I said, I'm just deeply disappointed and irritated about what they're doing, as I expressed it in the past, 11 minutes of me talking. But yeah, please, if you agree with this or disagree, take to the comment section, let me down below. Let me know down below, English, there we go, and I will read them. We can have a little debate there, join my live streams, you can talk about there a little bit more, and another thing, please let me know in the comment section down below as well what type of content you would like to see in the future. I will take some notes, you know, get my nice little notepad out and my pen, and I will write that shit down. That was just a metaphor, by the way. But yeah, that's it out of the way. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future content. And yeah, thank you for watching. I wish every single one of you all day. Hope to catch you next one, boyos. Till then, peace.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.